Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Shuffle Podcast. This is episode 102, our Halloween episode. We the Crooked Shuffle guys. I'm Loki.
I'm a cowboy.
I'm Harry Potter.
Pew, pew.
Very nice. Before we get started with what I was going to say, I just want to give a quick shout out to the TikTok at Shuffle Podcast on TikTok. Sarah, as you saw, we uploaded that clip of you saying you can't eat pirate's booty anymore. And now it's officially our most viewed clip on TikTok with a whopping 608 views.
I'm gonna give myself the credit of the emojis that I put on there.
Yeah,
Nice and simple.
good.
Those were good. Those were good.
I was like, there's a pirate's flag, peach, and what was the other one?
I don't know. Those are the
eyebrow
ones I
raise.
remember.
Eyebrow
Oh
raise.
yeah.
I was like, this is perfect.
It works.
I think currently there is a smoke alarm going off in my house. So no biggie.
I don't hear it.
Are you not like concerned?
No, because it goes off every 2 seconds.
All the time.
Okay, not every 2 seconds, but if we make something that's like usually like bacon,
Oh, it's just prone to going off.
yeah, it just usually goes off unless you're like right on opening a window, turning on the fan over the oven, and turning on the fan like the.
Oh, now I
can hear it.
I just
yeah,
heard
I can hear it now.
Then it's gonna go off.
Gotcha.
Oh, yeah, I can hear it now very clearly.
So right, like we were saying in the previous attempt at this episode, Sarah, you threw this costume together last minute. Tell us about it.
A little. I had an idea from yesterday. I was between two costumes. I was between this one, and it was all depending if I could find this shirt that I have not worn since I was a Universal pass holder 3 years ago. I was between this and Violet Beauregard from Willy Wonka. And I did a test with the makeup to make it look like I was turning into a blueberry. Didn't look very good. It was a little controversial looking, so I just opted.
Oh no.
I just opted for this. And I mean, these are my own prescription blue light glasses, so I can actually see.
You can literally see out of them.
Yes, yeah, I wear them all the time to prevent my migraines.
I was tempted to get blue light glasses because I just wanted to see if they would work, if they did anything for me, because I stared at the computer screen like more than I should.
Mm-hmm.
Not like it's my job or anything, but
mine is for my job.
Yeah.
But I definitely recommend. I'm prone to migraines. I was diagnosed with migraines, and so they prescribed them. What?
I'm sorry. I just never heard.
Dave and I both are just like diagnosed with migraines. Fucking Jesus.
Dude, I take medicine for them too to prevent them every day.
I just never
my
heard
stance
that.
on stomach aches is the same as my stance on headaches is the same as my stance on stomach aches. They'll go away eventually. Just get the fuck over it.
I had a head. We're not getting into it.
Well, I've just
fine.
never heard. I mean, I know people get migraines.
Well, I didn't know else how to say it other than like I was diagnosed
with chronic migraines.
But like they were like prescribed these for me to get them with my prescription in them. And I honestly, but it's probably a combination of the medicine I take every morning and these. I've noticed a huge decrease in the frequency that I get migraines.
Do you notice a difference between like the way you see your computer screen with the blue light glasses on and like regular glasses?
Yeah.
It looks different.
Yeah. So these like it gives it more of a like yellow hue to it. So it's like less harsh for my eyes. And like I notice like if I go into work and I forget to put my blue light glasses on and I'm wearing my regular glasses, like it honestly like probably less than 20 minutes do I notice that like, oh shit, I don't have them on, and I like start to get a headache, and then I put these on and I'm fine for the rest of the day. But I also do notice that when I wear these and I'm not looking at a computer screen, I get a headache.
Oh my gosh.
So no matter what,
that's
you're getting
also because that's also because I have bifocals, which means I have the two prescriptions
You have
in my
bifocals?
in my regular glasses.
Why are you 60 years old?
and these are just my reading prescription. So these aren't my distance prescription. So I think that's why I get the headache. It's because it's not the same prescription.
Bifocals and I'm 23.
I just
I had
got regular
bifocals when
ass
I was in
fucking
the
glasses.
fourth grade. When I was in the
Damn.
fourth grade, I got bifocals. And I've had glasses since the 2nd grade.
Yikes.
Wait, but you just need bifocals because you like to read a lot, I'm guessing? Is that the
No.
only reason for bifocals? It's just
Well,
like,
it's
you
like
can-
you
it's
can't
for
see. You can't see close, and you can't see far. You just
and
can't see
too far.
oh no shit. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're blind as
just can't
fucking
see.
bat.
Yeah, no, I can't see past like an arm's length distance clearly without my glasses on. And sometimes
And if
that's
it's
even
too
a
close,
stretch.
then she can't. It's got to be right here, otherwise it's bad.
Yeah, it's a lost cause.
If my vision ever starts going, that's when I will.
I mean, you just
Off
get
yourself.
glasses.
No, I don't, because I've had 20 better than perfect vision my whole life. The
Oh.
other day,
You're like my best friend.
I was what was Sunday night. I was watching a movie. What Pretty Woman, by the way, good movie.
Great movie.
Good movie. I have
Um,
seen that.
Wow, so
I
proud.
never saw it until last night or 2 nights ago, whatever it was, 3 nights. So I stay up till like 5 o'clock in the morning on Sunday because I have to go to bed and go to work at 8 o'clock the next night. But 1 o'clock, I'm like, I'm hungry. Go downstairs to make 2 peanut butter sandwiches. When I go down there, I just start seeing like this blurry, like a greater than sign. You know, it's just like, it's like there's
Just like
water
this
in
on
my
your vision.
Yeah, but it was like blurry, and I could see to the left, like the left of me, and I thought there was like water, like my eyes were watering or something. And I kept going like this, and I kept seeing. I was like, I closed my left eye. I did this, and I was like, is that going to do anything? Which won't, most likely, but I could still see it. It was still there, and I was like, what is happening? I was freaking out. Okay, so I'm like, if this thing doesn't fucking go, so I was like, you know what? I'll just start watching the movie, eat my food, it'll go away. I'm watching the movie and this thing is just fucking there. So I just like constantly rubbing my eye, and then eventually it just goes away. I'm like, thank God, we're good.
Probably got like a
My eyes are
parasite in
fine.
your eye or something.
My eyes are fine.
No.
You guys ever have eye floaters?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the little black dots.
Those things fucking annoy me. Because eventually, like, I see it and I'm like, what was that? And then I'm like, and then I just start following it. I'm like, fuck. It's not a fucking, I just try and keep my eyes off of it so I don't fucking focus on it and try and keep following it like a fucking dog
All
to
right.
a laser light or a cat to a laser. Dude, stuff that happens to my eyes annoy me.
Clearly.
It does.
Pet peeve, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, pet peeve, by the way. That's what I was going to say on this podcast. Let's see if I can remember it. I can't, but I'll tell you this one thing. I was coming home from work. This guy so when I go to work, there's right lane and left lane.
There's a road, yeah.
Yeah, you got the road, whatever. It's just a 2-lane road. And then when you on my right hand, when I'm going to work, you can either go this way, and then there's like a section of grass, like a triangle. You can go this way, fork in the road, or that way. So I'm coming home. Shut up, Joe.
Oh my God.
Like I said, I just fucking woke up trying to remember all this shit. Anyways, so that's where the section is. Fork in the road right there. There's a guy walking. Now there's sidewalks, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
There's a guy walking dead center of the road. Like he's walking next to the cutout, the fork in the road, and then just starts walking in the middle of the road. I'm like, you don't want to use a sidewalk? You want to get hit by a car or something? I was like, this is worse than a bike, I think. Because he's just walking slower than shit. And hello?
I'm still here.
Oh
My camera's just
Oh.
acting up.
But he was literally walking in the middle of the road as slow as possible. And I was like, towards me too.
Just in
And
the
I was
middle
like,
of the road?
Yeah.
That's
Double
pretty
on the
much.
double yellow line.
No, like it splits, right? So he was walking.
Oh, okay. Through the split.
Yeah.
Oh
Like,
my goodness.
I was just like, people annoy me. Like I said, everything that people do.
Just people.
It's just
Yep.
people. That is my pet peeve.
Well, Dave, in the meantime, tell us about your costume.
Oh yeah. So my original idea, I wanted to just wear a vest, no shirt. Leather vest, no shirt, cowboy hat. So cowboy hat was always a thing. Aviators were always a thing.
Right.
But the vest, I believe, is downstairs. I hope. And I was like, I don't feel like walking downstairs because I'm lazy. So I got this. This was for my costume last week, which I was John Bender.
Who?
From
Oh.
Breakfast Club. Had the gloves, had this, had the jean jacket, boots, bandana, had everything.
Nice.
Didn't have a scarf though, unfortunately, red scarf or the long trench coat. It would have been too hot. So I threw this together in 0.3 seconds.
Nice. When in
I'm a
doubt,
cowboy.
a cowboy is always a safe bet because everybody owns plaid. You can always throw some
not
plaid on.
not until last week. I did not own any plaid shirt. I did not own a flannel at all.
Oh.
Wow. That's shocking.
Surprisingly, I did have one. It has now gone to one of my ex-girlfriends. I don't remember which one. It was like this white, light blue type of thing, I believe. And it was a large, so it was too big anyways. But yeah, I do remember. Oh, can I have this? Yeah, sure. I don't fucking wear it. I know. I don't know. I don't remember which one though.
You've never seen it again.
I have never seen it again. I'm tempted to ask who has it.
It's not even worth it.
No.
Just big group chat. Hey, which one of you guys have this man my flannel?
Just wondering, you know.
Yeah, just wondered.
Def don't want it
Fuck you,
back,
Dave.
but just who has it?
Just
I'm
want to
aware.
know
Yeah.
for my own personal reason.
Yeah. But no, this is my now first ever flannel that I purchased. Walmart, by the way, very cheap. Same with these sweatpants that I'm wearing. Very cheap, very comfortable. So shout out Walmart for cheap clothes. Joe, on to you.
So the horns from Amazon, I actually bought them for Shannon's costume because the other day we had a work Halloween party and we went as Loki and Sylvie from the Loki series. Now these are not the Sylvie horns. Don't know, Sarah, if you've seen the Loki series.
Nope.
Dave, you have, correct? Right. You know that these are not the correct horns. However, on Amazon, because Loki is a brand new show, apparently everybody went as Loki or a Loki variant this year. So these horns were sold out nearly everywhere. But I managed to find these ones and only these ones on Amazon that would get to me in time. So I ordered them and I was like, fuck it, they'll work. And then at this party, I realized most people that I work with, not most, a decent amount of people that I work with had not seen the show. So in the show, Loki doesn't wear these horns. He just wears the shirt, tie, pants, and this jacket, which is the TVA jacket that I bought while the show was on. Hot Topic, by the way. Shout out Hot Topic.
Wow.
Oh, I thought you were saying like it's a hot topic. Not
I thought so too,
store,
and then I
Hot
got
Topic. So I bought this while the show was on. And then I realized that most people don't know what I am if I'm not wearing these horns because it just looks like a guy with a nice jacket on and a shirt and tie, which is what I would fucking wear anyways. So I had to add the horns for the podcast because I was like, I need people to actually understand what I am. But watch the show if you haven't.
The truers will know.
Yeah.
I didn't know either way.
That's
clue.
fine. I mean, you know,
have you ever
Loki
seen a Marvel
is, right?
movie?
I've never seen a Marvel movie. I know what Loki is, but just
Sarah,
like I've only
migraine.
seen I've only seen the first 5 Harry Potter movies. I haven't seen the last. What is it?
How the fuck are you gonna dress up as Harry Potter and not watch all the movies?
Yeah, I don't know.
I gotta watch those movies because I'm pretty sure I've seen I think I've seen all of them, but like some movies I've only ever seen like a good chunk of it, but not the whole thing, or I just don't remember it. So, but that's a long series, just like Star Wars. I mean,
Never seen a Star Wars movie.
I didn't see it until.
I won't get mad at you for that. I only watched them recently, so.
Yeah, because
I am much more of a Ron girl, but alas, I am not a ginger, and I feel like it's much harder to dress like him. So.
Who uses the word alas?
I just did.
Apparently, she does.
I know you just did.
I'll tell you right now, though, that these horns, they are. Can you see that? They are squeezing my head.
Oh my god!
I was gonna say, are they like squeezing your face? Because I wasn't sure if the one.
They're not squeezing here. This is very loose. But like up here, it's got that elastic band that just squeezes it to the head, which is nice. Like I don't want them to be loose because that would be more annoying.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they're
You should get like tight. Something like a piece of foam.
Well, I mean, they've got foam, like you can see it. They've got foam attached. Like it's not like it hurts. It's just tight on my head. Makes my head a little sweaty.
When you take it off.
Oh yeah, it'll be a nice mark.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yikes.
And this jacket's also very, very warm. So I'm just very warm right now. So
yeah, they don't make unless your costume is literally just like a t-shirt.
Unless you're dressed as a full-blown like normal slut clothing for Halloween, you're gonna be warm on Halloween.
You're most likely gonna be warm.
Yeah,
because like
but mostly those like pre-packaged like spirit Halloween costumes that are made out of like straight up polyester, like those are the ones that suck.
Yeah,
or polyester, is that what it is?
I think so. Some cheap.
They're basically made out of fucking plastic, so.
Yeah, and they never fit right,
and they never look like what they do on the pack.
No,
never. Listen, shout out Spirit Halloween because they're an amazing store. Everybody loves them. They're also a great meme, but their costumes are about as low quality as you can get for also an exceedingly high price.
Yes.
Yeah, and way too expensive. It's like
yes.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
And they're all like because they know. It's like the most basic costume you can get to. It's like police officer, inmate. Like, come on. Okay. Can you get a little? Can you give me something here?
If somebody is because like the inmate costume is literally an orange jumpsuit.
Just an orange jumpsuit.
Some of them might have like the white and yellow ones, but like I think that's something else. Probably they call it something else. But it's just like the inmate costume. It's an orange jumpsuit. Amazon. Okay, get some DIY thrift store something, and then just put right on it. Who cares if someone's going to the Party City or Spirit Halloween spending $50 on an orange jumpsuit?
I bought this shirt, so I bought this tie on Amazon, which is it's a knit tie and it's a square end tie because in the show he wears a square end tie. And this shirt is from TJ Maxx. The pants are from Amazon that I'm wearing. They're just brown pants. So like most of my stuff is besides this was just like throw it together any way that I can. Find a tie, find a shirt, find pants. And
I've never been to TJ Maxx.
Well, this was
a lot of this.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say a lot of the costumes that I've done like through college, like have all been like clothes that I've like looked for, like and then like have worn again after.
And that's the thing is like this is a nice white shirt. Like I like this. It's got some gray on the inside of it. You can see right there.
Yeah.
So like it's a nice dress shirt that I will definitely wear again. And that's I think like not the whole point, but like that's a good reason to buy something for a costume. If it's a little bit more than you were willing to spend, but it's something you will absolutely use again, it's worth everything.
Yeah.
Because these pants, I'll definitely wear these pants again. They're like brown dress pants, brown slacks. I'll wear those. Don't know that I'd ever used the word slacks before, but it applies to these pants. This tie, don't know how often I'll wear this, but if there's ever like a 60s themed party.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say that tie doesn't look like it's gonna match with a lot of things.
No, it's brown, yellow, and white.
There are so many articles of clothing, jumpsuits, dresses, shirts that I have purchased for Halloween costumes and then have again worn just to like regular shirts, like to class, dresses to the bar, like out again. And like they don't look anything like they would be a part of a Halloween costume because it's missing all of the other accessories. So
exactly.
Also add to your closet around Halloween.
When I was looking for this flannel to buy, I stopped at I went to Target, I went to Kohl's, and I went to Walmart. So Target had dick shit.
Yeah, Target's been slacking lately on their merchandise.
They literally had nothing.
I was looking for a white shirt at Target and I couldn't find one. I go, they don't have white shirts? Like, what the fuck?
Their guy section is
dwindling.
also just bad. Yeah. And then Kohl's, they had one that I liked that wasn't just black and red, because I didn't want just black and red. I wanted one closer to his actual shirt.
Right.
But it was $60, 40% off, so it was $36. And I was like, at first I thought it was $60, and I was like, dude, are you kidding me? No way. And then I looked and I was like, oh, $36. That's not bad, because I'd wear this again.
Right.
And I was like, okay, you know what? I'll go check Walmart, see what they got. I think this was $9, and I was like, I'll spend the $9.
Yeah.
Or I'll do the $9 because one, it's cheaper, and it's not like this is a bad shirt. It's close enough.
Yeah, you'll still wear it again.
But if I were to go with the Kohl's one, I would wear that. So it's like it'd be worth the $36.
Yeah.
I just didn't.
Now you don't think you'll wear the $9 shirt again? Like,
no, I
just
will.
Out? Oh, okay.
I mean, I don't wear a lot of flannels, but
yeah, that's definitely.
We've never had one.
Yeah, that's true.
Now that we're getting into the winter season back up in Buffalo, like you're definitely going to be putting that to use on days where you're like, you want to like spruce it up a little bit. You want to look a little bit on the nicer side, but you can still wear jeans, flannel.
Yeah. You could even do the hoodie flannel combo.
Oh, the hoodie flannel combo is huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd do that. This is I don't think this can fit a hoodie under it.
Yeah, you should have sized up for the hoodie flannel.
Yeah, because this is a medium. So if I wanted that large,
I could.
Well,
then you
could
just
be like a thin hoodie, like one of the like,
or you could just do the hoodie winter jacket combo, or not hoodie, the flannel winter jacket combo, and call it a day.
Also true.
Yeah, it's not often that I'm if I go out. I mean, I guess if I do want to look a little nicer, maybe I will wear the flannel. Yeah. But now that it's coming into winter, if I go anywhere, it's most likely going to be toss on jeans, toss on hoodies. Let's go. Because I don't do anything during the week.
Outfit, hoodie and jeans.
I don't do anything during the week. I'm literally I wake up, I stay inside, go to work, come back, blah, blah, blah. On the weekends, jeans and a hoodie. It's probably when I go out because it's cold. Yeah. Chilly here. So I'm
starting to get chilly here.
It's still warm as fuck down here.
Let's see. It is 57 today.
It's not bad.
So if you're just like outside and you're in the sun, it'll be comfortable.
It's 57 here too.
Oh shit. It is like 77 at least here.
Yeah, I mean, I would take that.
75 in Orlando. Just
I would take 75 for like the past few days because it's been raining a lot here.
Yeah.
Here too.
Just been shitty. So I was like, oh man, I could really just go for 75-degree weather.
I had a tornado warning earlier today.
Yeah, I wouldn't want that.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, what can you do about it? Nothing.
Yeah, I can't do anything. Just, let it happen, I guess. Do you guys like pears? Like the fruit? Really just changing the topic here.
I think she's got a throw up story coming, maybe. I don't know.
No, I have a funny story that is going to make me sound like a psychopath, but
well, and not any worse than eating pirate's booty, I imagine.
So, I've never had a pear. I've never eaten a pear.
You could have said that. I was fine with that.
I don't think I have.
No, because I have had a pear. Because when I was like maybe 6 or 7 years old, my grandfather came home from the grocery store and said, "Here, Sarah, I bought you a pear. You should try it." And I didn't want to eat the pear because I didn't think that I would like it. So I carried it around as like a pet until it was rotten and I had to throw it away. So I have had a pear, but I've never eaten a pear. I've never eaten a pear.
So thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing to the Shuffle Podcast. Goodbye, everybody. What the fuck is wrong with you?
6.
I don't care how old you were.
I was into the whole pet rock collection thing, so I was just like, oh, a pet.
Get a rock and eat the pear.
I didn't eat it.
Do you like pears, Joe?
I love pears. The reason I brought this up is the other day I bought pears and apples. With caramel, by the way. Not the pears with the caramel, but the apples with the caramel.
Power move.
Shut the fuck up. Oh God. So you know pears. You have to like. I mean, you probably don't either. Dave, you've definitely had a pear, Dave. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I've not eaten a pear.
Regardless, as you know from mom buying pears, you have to like leave them in a bag to like let them soften a little bit before you actually eat them.
Brown paper bag, yeah.
Yeah. So I just left them in the plastic bag that I bought them in because it doesn't fucking matter really what bag they're in. But you let them soften a little
place.
Sure, whatever. It's dark in my kitchen. But I bought them and I was like, oh, I'm so excited to eat these pears when they soften a little bit because I haven't had a pear in like years. And Shannon's like, it tastes like dirt. What the fuck are you talking? Why do you like pears? I go, what are you talking about? Tastes like dirt. They are one of the sweetest fruits ever. And they're so easy to eat compared to an apple, which is harder than a fucking rock. If you bite into an apple, you risk.
Disagree.
No, if you got a loose tooth, you're biting into an apple. You're losing that tooth, right?
Okay.
The tooth's coming
You're
out.
25.
I'm
and
just
you have
saying.
Loose teeth?
I'm just saying. You're a child, right? Go back to your fucking 6-year-old days, Sarah.
Hey, I'm just saying.
If you ate an apple and you had a loose tooth, that tooth is coming out in the apple. If you eat a pear, you could have no teeth at all and bite through a pear. That's how soft they are.
I hate that.
I feel like that's a sign of it being bad.
I don't think you're supposed to let it get that soft.
Well, not that soft, but like what I'm saying is they can get that soft and still be good.
Well, here, let me break it down.
You want me to go get a pear right now? I'll bite through it and show you how soft it is.
No.
My point is they don't taste like dirt. They're very sweet. They're very delicious. Sarah, try a pear. Dave, you're insane if you don't think you've tried a pear. I swear I've seen.
I've never had a pear. I swear to God. Anytime mom's gotten them, I'm like, I don't want a pear.
Should we try pears next week on the pod?
Please.
Okay.
Pears are so good.
Okay.
We'll at least try a pear.
I can't even like describe the flavor, but they're just like they're tasty. They're sweet.
Here's my thought. You said it's the sweetest fruit. I find that hard.
It's not the sweetest.
I also disagree.
Like I haven't had a lot of fruits, but like compared to an apple, it is sweeter than an apple.
Okay. Well, it also depends on what apples you eat. Because if you're eating green apples, those are sour. But if you have a Honeycrisp apple, now that's a sweet apple.
I had the apples that I bought the other day with the caramel were Gala.
Yeah, so those are red. So they're
on the sweeter side, but like compared to the pear, they're not sweet at all.
Yeah, well, I'm comparing it to a strawberry. So
strawberries are like.
I'm just saying you threw out a blank.
They are one of the sweetest fruits.
Yeah.
Okay, fair.
Where does
watermelon I guess we'll find out next week.
Watermelon on the sweet category. You can have some very unsweet watermelons.
Yeah, but they're also aren't they like 90% water? Isn't that where they get their name?
Yeah, I don't know 90, but okay. They're like a lot of water. Yeah,
I gotta
70% maybe. Yeah, look it up. But
now if you get a sweet watermelon, that's a sweet watermelon.
Yeah,
dude, but like
92.
Damn, that's a fucking shit ton of water. That's only 8% not water.
It's like you're just having a glass of water.
That's 8% sweet right there.
That's 8% sweet.
I could crush a watermelon right now.
I've seen some videos recently, like in the past month or so, on TikTok of people like growing their own watermelon, and it like gets to the right size, and they're so excited because it's their first watermelon. They cut it open, and it's just all white on the inside because it wasn't ripe yet.
Oh, I've seen a video like that.
It's like heartbreaking to watch this because like you've cut it open, it's not going to grow anymore now.
Yeah, you're done. Yeah. You picked it.
Yeah. So like these poor people just cut their watermelons too soon.
I will say also going back to your soft pear, that you like your pears to be somewhat soft.
Well, yeah, because you don't want them like mushy. That's gross. But like, so like my pears right now, they're like perfect. Like I will eat probably the last 2 that I have today and tomorrow. But I tried a pear one time that was like the toughness of an apple. We actually have to do some work to fucking chew this thing. And they're not as good. So like if you're eating a a freshly picked pear, it's not going to be that good. But a softened, properly ripened pear, delicious.
Well, I hope that's because like for peaches and nectarines,
Never had one of those.
those
I
are
don't like either of
delicious.
those.
Get a white nectarine. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, white nectarines and peaches. So they're like one and the same.
Right.
You know, it's like
oranges and clementines.
yeah. So if they get soft, I take it, I feel it, and if it's soft, not touching it. Not touching it at all.
You like a
it
hard
has to
peach?
be it has to be a hard peach, hard nectarine. Grapes, if they're soft.
Oh, if it's
and
a
they're
soft grape, fuck, throw that in the trash.
I want to puke. Yes.
Have you ever had, so one of my college roommates did this and we all thought she was cracked, but she eats grapes with peanut butter.
Never
Green
had
or
it.
red?
Honestly, green. And honestly, it's really freaking good. And she puts the grapes in the fridge so they get nice and cold and they're nice and like they're
Crispy.
yes. I couldn't think of the word.
I got that crunch, that snap.
Yes, crunch. Yes, that all the words I was trying to think of. And then with a little bit of peanut butter.
Ooh, I'm gonna try that. I might go buy some grapes
good.
after this episode.
So good.
I don't know. That sounds nasty, but
I love peanut butter. I'll put that on mostly anything. So I'm sold.
I do too.
I'll try it.
Yeah.
Plums, Dave. You big on plums?
I've never had one.
Not a big plum guy, but that's another
plum.
fruit that needs to be soft.
Yeah. Well, mom likes them soft. She also likes the peaches soft. And I'm like, no, if it gets too soft.
I don't like
it's
peaches or
disgusting.
nectarines, so I wouldn't have a say in that.
Anything like-
The
Hair.
buzz on the outside freaks
Yeah.
me out.
Kiwis.
It is
How about
weird.
kiwis?
Oh, kiwis are so
Never had a-
good.
I mean, maybe I've had one in like a fruit salad kind of vibe, but I've never eaten like just like a
No,
straight
get
up.
it? Okay, so Sarah, next
kiwi.
week for the podcast, you are buying a bunch of fruit and trying it
Okay.
all.
Okay.
Kiwi, pear, plum.
I don't know if I can get on board with the plum.
Nectarine.
I've had a nectarine.
Yeah,
Oh no,
well,
no, I haven't.
okay,
I've had a
get nectarine.
clementine.
They're very different
Clementines are
fruits. Yeah,
Yeah, very different.
Are they?
yeah. Nectarine is more
Um,
like a peach. Clementine is more like an orange.
Okay.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Peaches.
Sarah, get a kumquat while
nectarines.
you're at it too.
No,
A who?
A kumquat.
Never had that.
Yeah, don't.
I've heard they're nasty.
They're
Oh,
disgusting.
really?
They are the worst fruit I've
Are
ever
f-
had.
Are figs fruit?
I think
It's a
technically,
fig.
yes.
I like figs.
Fig
It's
is
a
like,
fig.
you know what a fig Newton is, Dave?
I've heard of it. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, fig Newton's like a cookie that's around
Fig.
like a jam sort of thing. It's like a
And it's fig.
it's like a brown purple
Dude.
fruit.
Quit saying fig.
I don't even know what it is, where they grow,
It's a
or what
fig.
they are.
Okay.
But
Look
they,
it up.
I'll look it up.
yeah, I think they're sweet-ish, right?
It doesn't even sound like a word anymore. Fig.
Fig.
Yeah, it's big. It's big. Thank you, Sarah. I get what it
This
is.
is not at all where I wanted today's episode to go, but I had
It
to
is
talk about
it is
pears.
a fruit.
Right, but what kind?
A fig. It's
Yeah, but like what is it closely related to? Is it similar to like a plum? Is it similar to like an apple? Is it similar to a because apples and pears are very closely related, I believe.
I mean, it looks like a fucking onion.
a mulberry. A mulberry.
What the fuck's a mulberry?
I don't know. They grow on a tree. That's what it's related to. What
I think
fruits are in
mulberries
the
grow on
fig
bushes.
family? A family? Okay. What fruits are in the fig family? The family includes well-known plants as the fig, banyan, breadfruit.
What did you just say?
Banyan.
What is that?
Breadfruit, a mulberry, and an Assam orange.
It says the fig is an edible fruit of Ficus carica.
Ficus. It's a ficus.
So it's a plant.
All fruits are plants,
guess they're
Sarah.
all-
You fucking Jesus Christ. Can you just tell me what it tastes like? Is it sweet? Is it sour? What is it?
It's sweet. They're sweet and there's like seeds inside and they're squishy. I guess they would be kind of like prunes is what I can think of. No, like a prune.
Ugh.
Or like a raisin kind of like texture consistency is what I would.
Is raisin technically considered a fruit?
A dried grape, right?
Right. I know what raisins are, but do they once dried, are they considered a fruit still?
I didn't type the right thing. Is a raisin
it's fig is a unique flavor. Sweetness is most prominent taste, though there are hints of fruity floral qualities you'll notice too.
I don't know if I've ever.
Figs are good on a charcuterie board.
Oh,
then it's not good. Because everything else on a charcuterie board is trash.
Oh, thank you everybody for listening and subscribing. See you next week. It was so nice to be your host for these 2 episodes.
Charcuterie board is just cheese and shaved meat. The shaved meat is probably pretty good.
And nuts.
And nuts.
Yeah,
and
like
jams.
Nuts.
And crackers. And figs.
Yeah. Crackers
pretzels,
that are they're
dips.
usually like wheat thins. Disgusting crackers.
No, not necessarily.
It's whatever you want.
You're not putting Ritz crackers on a charcuterie board.
You
You
could if you
can.
wanted.
But have you ever? Yeah, you. Dave hasn't made a charcuterie board.
In college we had, yeah.
You put
I
Ritz
just
on a
like to say the
charcuterie?
word.
Well, like it was in our
It's a
college
fun
dorm
word.
room on like a plate. Like
Yeah.
it wasn't like let me bring this charcuterie plate to a party, but it was just like
A gathering
whatever
of
it
sorts.
was.
All right. I mean,
But a raisin is considered to still be a grape, which is a fruit.
no. If it was.
Is
Listen.
a raisin? I looked up. Is a raisin a fruit? And it
Listen.
says grape fruit.
If they're gonna change the name once it's been dried, they can't still consider it a grape.
It's dried fruit.
Raisins are
Right.
dried grapes.
I understand
which
what
are
they are.
A fruit.
Yes, I'm on
reading-
board with that. However, that article should not consider raisins to be grapes if they have then changed the name to raisin once it's been dried.
But it's a dried.
Call it a dried grape. Because if you go and get other dried fruits, what are they called? They're just called dried whatever the fruit is. Dried kiwi, dried banana. Banana.
Well, they should
You
just
know,
make it all fancier if it's dried.
just-
Dried banana.
Yeah, it's dried whatever the fruit is. So, but what they've done is with
Or
raisins,
it's
they've gone,
dehydrated.
dehydrated. They've dehydrated a grape and called it a raisin. It is no longer a grape. They have changed the name to raisin. Don't you dare double back and call it a grape.
What about craisins?
Dried cranberries, no longer cranberries. They are craisins.
Okay. The word raisin dates back to Middle English and is a loan word from Old French. In Old French and French, raisin means grape. While a raisin in French is called a raisin sec, a dried grape, the Old French turned it. The
Can we have
Old
the
French
French
word in
pronunciation,
turn.
please?
I don't know how to say
Croissant.
it. Doesn't.
Raisin. Ha
And we came
So
and we're like,
it still means grape.
raisin. Yeah, it means grape.
I should have known that. I took French, and now that you've said that, I do remember that grape in French is raisin. It's not pronounced raisin. I don't remember how it's pronounced, but
Raisin.
Raisin. So it's pronounced raisin.
Grape. Grape. Raisin.
Raisin. Okay, so all right, I take back my rant. Now that I know that raisin is French for grape, I'll allow it.
Same
What
word.
is the French word for dried? Can you look that up? Dry?
Dry or dried?
Well, I think it'll be the same word, just past tense.
Séché.
Hold on.
One more time. please?
Sisi? Sisi?
I'm gonna type in dried grape.
Yes.
Bam.
Raisin sec.
Raisin? Did that say raisin sec?
Raisin sec.
So okay.
Raisin sec.
So the original word that you said
Dried grape.
is literally dried grape.
Dried grape.
So us calling them
raisin sack.
just raisins is improper. We're just calling them grapes.
Yes.
We should be calling them raisin secs.
Raisin sex.
Raisin sex. Raisin doesn't even sound like a word anymore.
I think it's actually sec.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, but like multiple of them would be raisin sex.
Well, let me.
I'm gonna go to the store and get some raisin sex. What?
Well, ready?
Raisin sec.
It's the same thing, except there's just an S at the end now.
Oh,
So when
that's
you
right.
type
In
it-
French, the S at the end doesn't get pronounced.
Yeah.
Raisin sick. Raisin sick. Okay, there's your French lesson for the day. Favorite Halloween candy? Go.
Oh, that's what I was gonna ask. Damn it.
Sorry, Dave.
Are we doing like of
Let's
all
put in the
time,
categories.
or are we gonna do like
listen? Yeah,
gummy
categorize it, Dave.
and
No,
chocolate?
shut up, Sarah. Dave, categorize.
We got chocolate.
Yep.
I'm just gonna do two categories: chocolate
Mm-hmm.
and sweets.
Yeah, because
Okay.
chocolate in my book is a different thing entirely.
I
It's not
agree.
candy. Candy is like nerds, sweet tarts, gummy worms, other candy. Chocolate is Snickers, peanut butter, Reese's is the word I was looking for.
I
Other
have my
chocolates.
two locked and loaded.
Okay,
All
go
right, so
ahead.
you go.
So chocolate category,
Yeah.
Top
Kit
three.
Kat. Okay,
Top
top three.
Oh, Kit Kat fucking slaps, dude.
Kit Kat,
Yeah,
Reese's,
Reese's. Yeah.
mm-mm. And this one might be a little controversial. York
Chocolate.
peppermint patties.
Oh, disgusting. Do people
And
hand
then
those
I
out on
think-
Halloween?
Yeah, I
Okay.
love them.
I hated getting them.
Yeah, it's like, what the
love
fuck
them.
are you giving me here?
Honorable mention, because they're not out all the time. Take fives. Those are fire.
Ew, also
Um,
gross.
Never
Oh,
had,
but I also
just
love
choose-
Twix.
Oh, Twix hits different on Halloween.
I think that I would swap Reese's for Twix for sure.
No, you're a fucking sacrilegious. Get the fuck out of here. Swap out your peppermint patties for the Twix.
No, I
Psychopath.
love those.
Okay, but
Disgusting.
you can't.
But you put them
a
at
cup-
third. You can't
Yeah.
put an honorable
put-
mention in second.
You said honorable mention, which means it's like fourth.
No, but then I forgot about Twix like completely. So I'm putting it at second.
So
Oh,
you're gonna
okay.
say that Reese's went from second to fourth like that?
Yeah.
No, that's not how it
Twix,
works.
like
If you
fish.
forgot about Twix, Reese's comes third, and peppermint patty gets the honorable mention.
But it's my favorites.
If somebody handed you a Reese's and a peppermint patty, which one are you gonna eat first?
Probably the Reese's, I'll be honest.
And there it
And
is.
you can just like kind of wash your mouth out with the mintiness of the peppermint patty.
I think they're so good though.
Listen, if I wanted to eat a peppermint patty, I would just fucking brush my teeth.
It was Kit Kat,
Mhm.
Twix,
Reese's.
Reese's, peppermint patty. Take
Take
five.
five.
Take five is an honorable mention.
Yeah,
Or
that
yeah.
one has pretzels and
That's-
caramel and
Oh
Yeah, I
wait,
was
sugar.
did I say you did that? I
And
love Take
chocolate.
Fives. I'm sorry.
Yes.
I was thinking of something completely different. Take Fives are the fucking best thing in the world.
They slap.
Yeah.
And they make an original Take Five, but then they make a Take Five with Reese's in it.
Reese's is
Those
owned by
are
Hershey, right?
fire.
Is Reese's its own company, or is Hershey owned? Does Hershey
I
own
think they Mars owns all of them, don't they?
No, Mars is its own thing.
Yo,
Mars
Planet
makes
Then I-
Milky
I-
Ways and M&Ms. Hershey's is its own.
Oh, Milky Ways.
Hershey owns Reese's, and Take Five recently got bought by, so like that candy got bought by them. So now like it says Reese's Take Five. So like I think they stopped making the original Take Five.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm understanding. I will
Yeah,
say
yeah.
though, that's just my Halloween category chocolate list
Mhm.
because you don't get these on Halloween, but chocolate covered pretzels are my favorite chocolate snack of all time.
I mean, those are pretzel snacks. They're not chocolate snacks.
I guess.
That's a pretzel
Yeah.
category
I
in
got
and of
chocolate
itself.
covered pretzels for Halloween last year
Oh,
by
shit.
somebody who made them.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Just saying. I mean, they are out
Um,
on Halloween.
I don't think my
I've never gotten a Take Five on Halloween, but if I
Non-chocolate
did, I'd
list.
be happy
I
as
have.
fuck.
they're so good. I don't think my non-chocolate list is as extensive as my chocolate list. I think my favorite would probably the one that I instantly thought of was Swedish Fish.
Good.
And then I think I would go Smarties,
Okay.
Very
the
good.
ones that come in the little rolls.
They don't come
And
in either way. This number 3 is gonna be a make or break.
Yeah, I know.
Because there's a few that you haven't mentioned that I'm just like, any one of these that you mentioned now could ruin this friendship.
Well, there's one that I think that I don't like at all, and I think would ruin the friendship is the one that I don't like.
What is it?
Probably Sour Patch Kids.
No. That's the one I'm debating if I want to put it third or if I want to put the gummy lifesavers at third.
Oh, those are good.
I think I'd go gummy lifesavers.
I would go gummy lifesavers over. I would agree with you on that. Except my Sour Patch Kids is probably going to be my top 3. But if I had to choose, I would probably do the lifesavers because the Sour Patch Kids or the lifesavers will not make my mouth sore.
Yeah.
Very true. I do also enjoy just like a straight up regular lifesaver. I used to get those on Halloween like a ton. Like they would come individually wrapped.
Yeah.
Love a
Like
good
the minty
lifesaver.
ones?
No, like
The sweet ones.
Candy
The fruity
ones.
ones.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The candy that I don't like is Nerds.
That's tough.
Not a fan.
That's easily like a top 5 Halloween candy overall.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Nerds are good, but
Nerds are so good. They come in so many different flavors, and they're all good.
They always hurt my teeth. I was just never a fan.
Well, get stronger teeth. I don't know. My chocolate category is going to be Reese's number 1. Hands down, we'll never lose that spot. That's going to be followed by peanut butter Snickers, which crush.
Those are good.
Yeah, they on.
Oh my god, we would always finesse those from the Fantasyland candy bins.
Oh yeah, I would take those like those like they're.
That was the first time I ever had one.
Yeah. I would literally just take handfuls of those, shove them into my pockets, and take them home with me. Like that was it. Because there weren't any Reese's in those, so that was the next best thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Third chocolate. Gonna have to go with interchangeable third and fourth. Twix and Kit Kats. Big fan of those dual chocolate bars in a wrapper in a package. I'm a fan of that.
The mini ones, those slap.
We'll give an honorable mention to honestly, no, maybe I won't give an honorable mention to anything. I don't know that everything else is just kind of like, because like I'll eat a Snickers, not my favorite though. If you put peanut butter on it, amazing. Milky Ways are just a Snickers without the nuts, so still not that great. M&Ms are okay, but like,
I love M&Ms.
Yeah, they're good, but like
peanut M&Ms.
I hate them.
Oh,
those are fire.
I hate
these
them.
are peanut butter M&Ms.
Those are good.
Those are delicious, man.
Peanut M&Ms though, I can't because they're unsalted peanuts. If they were salted peanuts, I would be 100% on board. Because that's why pretzel M&Ms are amazing because they're salted pretzels.
Those are very good. Yeah,
good.
I like those too. The M&Ms that are trash are the fudge brownie M&Ms. I bought them on accident the other day. Those were not good.
Also, the caramel M&Ms, not good either.
They stick to, again, my teeth.
Yeah. As for the candy side, now this is where it's tough for me because I love candy. Like I have addiction to sugar, and I'm not afraid to admit that. Gotta be. God, it's got to be. I think Sweet Tarts number 1.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Like the little. What's so good is if I get like little package of like 3 Sweet Tarts, I'm like, okay, I'm happy with those. Like little tablets. If I get the Smartie type wrapped Sweet Tarts, I am in fucking heaven. Those are, for some reason, are so good compared to regular Sweet Tarts, and I don't know what it is. Maybe
8,
because
just
they're
remembered.
smaller, they're more dense, they're
Yeah.
densely packed. I don't know what it is, but they're so good. Number 2 is gonna be probably Nerds, because I love Nerds like no other candy. And number 3, probably have to go with the Sour Patch Kids.
That's
With
good.
honorable mention
are
going
good.
to so many other candies, like an excessive amount
Just
of candies.
remembered one
Bottle
I
caps.
love.
I'm putting honorable mention because I love bottle caps. Though very rarely handed out on Halloween because almost nobody has ever had bottle caps. Laffy Taffy. Honorable
Those
mention.
are good.
Yeah.
Only
Never
certain
banana
ones,
though. If you eat banana Laffy Taffy, I hate you.
That's my favorite.
Yeah, of course it is. Fucking disgusting. Give me some other candies. I don't fucking even know.
What'd you remember?
Starbursts.
Oh,
Okay.
Starburst.
Fuck the Lifesavers. Give me the Starbursts.
Yeah.
Fuck the gummy
are good.
Lifesavers.
Those are
I
good.
love Starbursts.
Oh, flavored Tootsie Rolls. Those are up there too.
Those are pretty good.
Yeah, because like Tootsie Rolls are a very,
Rolls.
very common Halloween candy. But you got to put those in the chocolate category unless they're the flavored.
But also, what are those fruities?
Oh,
They're
the fruities
like,
that are like thinner, but they look
smaller,
like Tootsie
but,
Rolls.
oh,
Yeah,
I like those.
those are good
better.
too. Those are way sweeter.
Yeah,
I don't think I've ever
they're
heard
like a
of
They're
those.
just
smaller
like-
Tootsie Roll.
They're just like a chewy fruity candy.
Chewy fruities.
But yeah, regular Tootsie Rolls, I will eat them, but I will eat them like dead last. Like they're like my Halloween candy is like running thin. It's almost Christmas, and like that's all I've got left. I'll eat them, but like they're not up there at all for me. Regular Tootsie Rolls, sweet Tootsie Rolls, delicious. And I think that's gonna do it for me. Those are my honorable mentions that I can think of. Dave, take it away.
Chocolate will go not in any order. Kit Kat, Reese's, and trying to think of like what other. I think if I got a bucket of Halloween candy and I dumped it on the floor, Reese's and Kit Kats are the only thing I'm eating. I'm trying to get rid of everything else. Snickers, Twix. Not that Twix are bad.
It's not your thing.
Yeah. I've eaten them before and they're all right, but
Compared to a Kit Kat, they don't stand up.
yeah, they don't.
That's a tough one for me.
Nah, Kit Kats
So
are just
I
the wafer of a Kit Kat out crunches the cookie of a Twix.
I don't know. I don't know if I can decide.
I hate when I get those stupid fucking mothballs.
Oh,
The
fuck.
Whoppers.
The Whoppers, yeah, that's what-
Whoppers and milk
I don't like
duds.
those either.
Disgusting.
It's like when I get those, I'm like, "You go, Dad."
Yep.
You know, I got to give out my candy. I think that's like is there any chocolate that I would be missing? Like if you got,
Three
Got a bucket
Musketeers. How you
of-
feeling about that?
no.
That
Almond
is a Milky
Joys?
Way without the caramel.
Almond Joys?
Almond Joys? No, I'm not.
Oh,
90.
disgusting. Almond Joys and what's the other one that's just like it?
Mounds.
Mounds.
Yeah. Fucking.
Yeah, no.
Get your
Yeah,
fucking
because I think
70s ass or fucking 30s ass of candy out of here.
all that like Milky Way, Mounds, Almond Joy, Snickers, Reese's, Kit Kats, those are all like the chocolates that you'll get in a Reese's or in a fucking Halloween bucket.
Yeah.
Dude, I can't talk.
Yeah, I knew what you meant.
I wanted to say bucket, then I wanted to say basket, so I said backet.
Yeah, close enough.
Life goes on.
Anyways, so I got top 2. That's all I got for chocolate because I'm not a big chocolate guy.
That's fair.
So then sweets, would always love the Sour Patch Kids. 3-pack of Gobstoppers, I mean, not Gobsters.
Those are good.
Once again, I can't fucking talk.
Runts.
Gobstoppers.
Those
I-
are good.
Oh, runts are so
Runts.
good.
Runts are
Not the-
so good.
Not the banana ones though.
The banana one is so good.
Again, the banana ones, I will eat them last because they're bad.
Yep.
Now it's funny because
Well, no, I would
those
eat them
The
first.
pink ones,
Right,
the pink
that's
ones that
what
looks
I
like
do.
a heart. That one's really good.
Oh, the pink ones, the heart-shaped ones are so good. So good. So good.
The 2-pack of Starburst, as long as it's something that I
If
like.
it's a double red pack of Starbursts,
I don't like red either.
Fuck me
fuck
up,
you.
dude. Yeah, what are you talking about? You don't like red?
Red is the best.
Okay,
If
out
I
of all
got a
the-
double orange pack of Starburst, I'm livid.
I don't like those ones either.
Yellow
Dude, I
and
got a
pink,
double
that's fine.
yellow the other day. I got a double yellow
Yellow?
the other day.
Not great.
So good. Yellow and pink. Yellow and pink.
Red is the best, but let me shout this out to everybody in the world. Out of all, if you get sweets, a lot of the times there's the regular colors. You've got red, yellow, blue,
Green.
green. Those are like common ones, right?
Yeah.
Purple.
Orange.
Purple's in there, maybe orange. Yellow
Skittles,
is the worst.
you guys.
Yellow
of
is always
everything.
the worst. Unless it's
No
lemon.
way.
Unless it's lemon.
Yeah,
No
lemon's
way.
alright,
Yellow is
but-
the worst.
Banana
Orange is
always the worst. No, unless it's banana.
Orange is always the worst.
Unless
But either way,
yellow
the
is banana.
best. The best is always red and blue.
No. Yellow and green.
What?
No. Listen, I
Red
love
and
green,
blue.
but green is not
No.
up there. If there is no blue, red is the
Lime and
best.
apple?
If there is
Lime and apple.
if
Get outta
there is
here.
no blue, red is the best. If there is blue, blue is automatically the best. Blue raspberry, anything is the best.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
Go ahead, Dave.
Airheads.
Oh, I
those are in my
forgot
bucket.
about fucking
I don't like
airheads.
Airheads.
Dude, blue, red, green is very good.
Fantastic. The green
I
apple
mean, all-
airhead.
Yeah, that's a green that I'll put before like red probably.
Yeah.
White
Oh, the mystery flavor.
are still good. The mystery flavor, I mean, it's just good. Other white mystery flavors like Dum Dums.
Dum-dums?
The white
If you get
mystery.
a mystery dum dum,
Dum-dum lollipops.
it could be real bad.
Well, I just found out this fun fact from a TikTok. Dum Dums, the reason that it's a mystery flavor is not like it's not solely just one the entire time.
Yeah,
The reason
all
that they do that is if they're like making a ton of like say like green apple dum-dums and then they're like, okay, we've made enough, like let's switch to making a new flavor. Instead of turning the machine off and like sifting everything out, whatever is like left in the canisters, they just put the mystery wrapper on it and call it a day.
You just learned this?
I didn't know that at all.
Yeah. okay.
Yeah.
That's where the mystery Laffy Taffy or airheads come from too, Dave. Any
But
mystery
those are always
flavor,
white.
any mystery flavor is just the leftovers. And they just add for the airheads, they just will add the white food coloring.
I mean, that's nothing that I really cared to know about. I just like, oh, mystery, cool.
Yeah.
It
That's so
didn't affect my
interesting.
life at all, so I
Yeah.
didn't need to know. But
I just
Now,
learned that
mystery
fun fact,
mystery
so I
dum
was
dums
excited.
will either be really really good or really really bad. There's never just a
I like
"Oh,
them
okay."
all.
I hate them because you'll get like a fucking root beer flavored one, and I love root beer,
That
but root
one's
beer
so
flavored
good.
candy is disgusting.
I love the little root beer barrels. I
Disgusting.
think they're so good.
root beer bottle caps, good.
So good.
But those are my sweet. I'm gonna go Airheads, Sour Patch Kids, and Gobstoppers.
Yes, those are fucking.
Those are good.
delicious.
Those are good top three.
We obviously mentioned Dum Dums. If you get a Tootsie Pop or a Blow Pop, how you feeling? in your
Tootsie no,
Halloween?
Blow Pop yes.
Both to yes. I'm a big
I'm
lollipop gal.
all for both of them.
Me too.
I'm a big sucker guy.
That's a sucker, by the way. Sarah.
Yeah,
It's not
fuck you.
a
It's not a lollipop.
It's a lollipop.
No,
No, it's not.
lollipops are flat and round
Or long and skinny.
or long
Oh,
and skinny.
are we kidding? They're all the same thing.
That didn't make
not.
you any louder, by the way, just so you're aware.
Ask.
Dang it.
I'm sure if you asked 100 people, I'm sure if you asked one person from each state, 50 people, that 40 out of 50 would say sucker for like Dum Dums and whatchamacallits. You don't think so?
No.
Everyone else calls them lollipops.
Lollipops.
Yeah, Dave. It's a very localized thing for us.
Yeah.
It's
Why
not
are
just a
people
Buffalo thing. It's
fucking
definitely outside
dumb?
of Buffalo. There are other people that call them suckers. Like you might get the Midwest on board, similar to how they call it pop and everybody else calls it soda.
Because
But
I know if
yeah.
you go to fucking London, they call everything a fucking lollipop because they're dipshits. So, because they got to be fancy.
And there goes our London audience.
Yeah, what the
No
hell?
offense. I love London. I'd like to go there. Just don't call it a lollipop. Okay?
Because they're
'Cause
suckers.
it's a sucker.
A lollipop is a completely different form of sucker.
Yeah.
Because you know why?
You guys just make it more complicated.
You can fit a sucker in your mouth. The whole thing.
Yeah,
You cannot fit a lollipop in your mouth.
exactly. And why it's called a sucker? Because you suck on it. You know why it's called a lollipop? Because you lick the lollipop. You don't suck on it. And then when you're like, pop. Lollipop.
Nice, Dave. Bullshit, but nice. Biggest
You
fucking.
guys are strange.
Listen, sorry you're wrong. I don't know what to tell you.
I'd like to know.
Lollipops are flat and big circles. on a
Understanding.
stick.
I'm
Or
understanding.
they're twirly things that stick up about yay high on a stick. Suckers are little balls on a stick.
They're the same thing.
No. Also, you
Okay,
would never put gum or a Tootsie Roll inside of a lollipop, but you would in a sucker. Now, I will say, to categorize suckers even more, I will call a blow pop because it's got gum and you can blow bubbles. I will call a Tootsie Pop because it has
You
a Tootsie
cannot
Roll
blow
inside.
bubbles with that gum.
You can try.
I just realized
It is hard as a rock.
Wait, what? I
The
was
gum
reading
inside a
something.
blow pop is as hard as a rock.
Yeah, but
Oh,
it's
it's
so
not.
good. It's probably the best gum ever.
I take yum, 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 chew, and then it's gone in 3 seconds and I'm gone. I'm done.
Yeah. It's got
It's not hard
got
at all.
it's
Eat
got about
it?
3 seconds.
Hold on,
You
Dave.
chew it.
You swallow that gum?
Oh, I
No.
do.
You chew it.
Oh,
I
mean, I'm
swallow,
sure I
swallow
have,
all
but-
my gum.
Yeah, pretty much.
I've been swallowing gum for the past
That
10
is
years
so-
easily.
dangerous.
No, it's
It's
not.
not dangerous, okay?
You can.
It is a
What
myth.
if you choke on it? That's
okay.
not what I'm saying.
Okay.
What if you choke on it? You can't do the Heimlich maneuver because it's sticky and it gets stuck in your throat. And
Gum is
you'll
not
choke.
sticky when it's being swallowed. It's covered in saliva. It's very
Weird. Nope.
it's very slippery.
Nope.
Yeah, it is very slippery. I
You can
have,
Heimlich
however,
gum up.
gotten
No.
gum like stuck like in my throat where like I'll just keep swallowing and I can feel it just like stuck somewhere in
I
my
hate that.
throat. And
I
I just
hate
keep
that.
you just keep swallowing and swallowing and swallowing and
Works
then
its
it's
way
like,
down.
oh, okay, we're good. You're good.
But
I'm
it is
good.
a myth that
I'm alive.
gum stays in your stomach for 7 years.
System for 7 years.
Yeah,
I've
that's a
heard that.
myth. Yeah. I've been
Well,
swallowing gum for
anyways.
10 years. I'm still healthy as a horse.
I've been swallowing gum for 15. And I'm still good.
I honestly, confidently can say I don't think I've ever swallowed a piece of gum.
So you don't think
I
I've been
just-
swallowing gum since I was
Maybe.
6 years
6
old?
years old. I believe it.
Yeah, exactly. So 15 years old. 15 years
So
old.
I was keeping pets as pairs as pets, and Dave was swallowing gum at 6.
Yeah. Ever since then.
I just like it's more convenient to swallow. You swallow all your other food, don't you?
Yeah.
It's not food. If it was food, it would break down.
It does break down when you swallow it.
Oh my gosh.
You ever have gum though that does break down? Like it's like an older piece of gum and it starts breaking down and you're just like,
Yeah.
I need to swallow this.
No, it's okay. Let me put it back in the wrapper it came in.
Because I'm not keeping that in my pocket. I'm throwing. This is what happens. Ready? Take the gum out of the wrapper.
Mhm.
Okay.
Pop it in. Start chewing it. Best flavor you ever have. Starting with that piece of gum.
Yep.
You throw out the wrapper. Boom.
Immediately,
chewing
wrapper's
it.
gone.
Now I don't know about you, but I can keep my gum in my mouth for at least like 4 hours.
Yeah, a couple hours.
Oh, I
is
can have a.
good.
s-
Yeah.
Oh, I
5
can chew a
hours.
piece of gum all day. I have some
That's gross.
controversial
It
gum.
gets like it
other-
gets like hard by the end of the day. After
Well,
a couple
no, I
hours, I
can-
mean.
I've kept it in for an entire school day before.
My max on a
Um,
piece of gum is like 3 hours.
Oh no, I could chew a piece of gum all day.
Yeah.
But also, I only chew half pieces of gum. I don't chew whole pieces.
Why? Because you're scared you're gonna choke or something?
No, because I feel like a whole piece of gum is too big. So if it's the Orbit gum, I'll rip it in half.
Orbit's
say
like,
it's like-
this fucking big.
If it's Orbit, I'll rip it in half. But say I do the same thing with Trident. I'll rip it in half.
What
But
about extra?
if it's extra or 5, I rip it into thirds.
I hate you. Shannon
Wait,
also rips
wait.
my gum. Whenever I give her a piece of gum, she goes, I just want half. Keep the other half in the box. I go, no. If
Yeah,
you're
I
going to
do
rip it in
that.
half, take the other half with you.
Wait,
Also, when
so-
the gum comes in like the canisters, when you like like the cubes, I'll
Mhm.
bite them in half and put them back in the
Why?
container.
Wait, what's your reasoning?
I
Like
just
the-
think that a singular piece of gum is too big. It doesn't.
No
it
matter the
doesn't-
size, it's too big.
Yeah, it just enjoyably doesn't sit.
Have you ever
in my
had Big
mouth.
League Chew?
No,
Oh man. Well, this
Talk
is how
about-
you would eat
That's
it.
a
One,
lot of gum.
one strand at a time.
you would eat one strand. I take a
A
boom,
glob.
put it in. I pack it. You know, it's like I'm packing a lip or something.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
it gets in like 5 seconds. The flavor's gone.
Loses its flavor.
More.
In.
I don't spit it
And
out.
then you
more.
swallow the whole wad.
No, I don't do that. If it's that big, I can't swallow it. But my jaw will be getting a workout.
Yeah,
that
it's
day.
hurting after a big league chew.
That's wild.
But you would take a single strand.
Chew it, spit it out, another strand.
I'm confused how you think it's so big. It's not like a piece of gum is like
Well,
how
like
small
so-
do you cut your food?
No, it's I do it because I like to chew gum for a super extended period of time.
Yeah, the
Or I
bigger the
feel
gum, the
like-
longer you can chew it.
I just
Well,
think it's
no,
more
I
enjoyable.
would say that no, I'm gonna go to her side on this.
Yeah.
Because if you take a piece of gum, you'll most likely, because once in your mouth, you'll most likely chew that half piece of gum or third, whatever, for the same amount as you would do a regular piece. Right? So
Well, I
now-
chew half pieces longer than I would chew a whole piece.
Okay, so it even works out better. So either way, you chew a half piece, rough, let's just say the same.
Yeah.
And then
okay.
you've got another half, to do the other half of the day or something like,
A pack of gum lasts me a whole heck of a long time.
It does not. I mean, I eat one after lunch every day at work. So that's at least 5 a
Well,
week.
Me, because I cut them in half, so I double the amount of gum that I have.
You're
So
not
it's-
doubling the amount of gum you have. You're just
Yes, I
eating
am.
less gum at a time.
No, she's doubling it.
I'm
No, it's still
doubling
the
the
same
amount.
amount of gum
No, it's
Okay,
not.
she's
because
doubling the length of
of time that
Possession.
she gets with the gum.
because say a pack of gum has, I don't know,
14.
15, 14 pieces.
Yeah.
I
so you
could
get
chew
28.
I get 28 pieces of gum.
Yeah, but you still have the same amount of gum.
No, it's because I'm cutting it in half, so I have double.
No, you still have the same
Yes.
amount of gum.
So if anybody for reference doesn't know what an orbit piece of gum looks like, it's this big.
I rip
Listen,
those in
and
half.
she rips
I
it in
also
half.
feel because I feel like it's easier to talk with a half a piece of gum than it is with a whole piece of gum.
How small is your mouth?
I know, right? Maybe it's
Easier
'cause
to
I just
talk.
got-
It doesn't even get in the way of anything.
Oh, it gets in the way so much for me.
You
I don't
have
know
Like
if
I
it's
feel
'cause
like
I
I'm
just got-
constantly okay.
You
I don't
have
know
a
if it's 'cause
small
I
mouth.
just have a giant tongue to fit in my mouth, so my mouth is huge, but nothing. I don't know. It's
You're
strange,
insane.
but
You're both wild. It's the same amount of gum if you cut it in half. It's just it
No,
lasts
it's
you
not. You
longer.
get double the amount of gum.
No, it is the same
Yes.
amount
okay.
of gum.
No, Sarah. Yes, it is the same amount of gum. No, it
You get
is.
double the amount of
No,
gum.
no, no. You don't.
No.
You still have the same amount of gum that you started with.
Right.
It's the same
Sarah,
amount.
let me ask you a question.
Double the pieces.
There you go. That is the correct
Okay.
way to say it. Because it's literally like if you have a candy bar and you cut it in half, you say, "Oh, I have more chocolate." No, you don't. You have the same amount of
Same
chocolate.
amount of chocolate.
Okay. All right, I have a question.
So I'm gonna try this half piece of gum out today.
Okay, and see how it goes for you.
Too small right now. Just saying.
Yeah. Can't blow any bubbles.
Yeah, right.
I-
You can't do
I
anything. with
do
it.
that.
I blow bubbles with my gum. I snap my gum. That's what I do.
Ugh.
Yeah, there's no bubble there. You can't do that. Anyways, Dave, what's your question? Or Sarah, what was your
my question? Was
Sorry.
Sarah's. Sarah was going to
Favorite Halloween costume you've ever had?
Oh,
good question.
might be this one, honestly. I'm very proud of this costume.
Yeah, it might be my John Bender one, which I will show a picture. It was either that or Tebow last year. Because I got a wig
That's a
and
good
everything.
One.
Ready? This is
I
me.
think I know what mine is, but I'm just gonna try and scroll to.
That's me.
That's you?
No.
Oh.
Hold on.
That looks good.
Yeah.
I'm trying to scroll to sophomore year Halloween to see if those beat any of my
All right, this is actually me.
senior year Halloween. That looks good, dude.
That's pretty good, Dave.
Had the white gloves and everything. Yeah. So that's my best probably.
Sophomore year Halloween. They weren't my okay, then I definitely know what my favorite was.
Which was?
When I was Cindy Lou Who.
Oh my God.
I think.
And I painted this shirt for my friend.
Sarah, in case you never saw, this was my Tebow.
I loved being Cindy Lou. Oh my God. Oh, that's what I thought you meant. I thought you meant Tim Tebow, like the
No.
That's a good one too, though, Dave.
Do you have your funniest costume?
That one, Tebow, Tim Tebow, or not Tim Tebow, Tebow,
not Tim Tebow.
Yeah, most of mine, like the one time I was Men in Black.
My funniest costume, hands down.
I was a watermelon.
In college, I was a twister board, but it was all green, and green
funny.
was, right there.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
I like watermelon.
It was great.
Oh, here, I'll show you. All of me and my roommates were all different fruits. I was a watermelon.
Wow.
Fancy.
And then last year, my one roommate was Daphne and I was Velma. Let me see if I could find it.
I think those are the only pictures. Good acting.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Great. I think those are the only 2 Halloween pictures I have, but yeah, I like.
I've been a cowboy several years in my history. In my 25
Agnes?
years. Huh?
Agnes from
Despicable Me.
Oh. I was singing Sweet Life of Zach and Cody.
Oh.
Yeah, this stupid light. He is Agnes. And then me and my roommates were Donna and the Dynamos from Mamma Mia.
Nice. I've been a pirate a couple of times. It's always a good costume to do. Pretty easy.
Simple. Everybody knows what's up.
Yeah.
I was Wendy from The Sandlot my sophomore year.
Oh
yeah. We talked about that one last week. Or maybe we talked about that one after the podcast ended last week.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here it is in all its glory.
Just the lifeguard.
It was straight up just the lifeguard, but
Yeah.
I was Wendy. And that's all I can really think of. I don't even really know what I was in like high school or anything. I think it was irrelevant back then.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter.
I think high school, I don't know. It was like,
you know what I miss though? Trick-or-treating.
I wish it was acceptable now.
Yeah.
It's not.
Too much work.
Yeah. Dave, your camera's real fucking blurry.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it is.
I can't fix it. I didn't try, but I can't.
Anything spooky happened to anybody this past week?
No, everything that happened spooky to me is on Halloween.
Yeah, no, I don't got anything. There you go, Dave.
Like not even like action, like just like spooky, just like bad happen.
Yeah, you came onto this podcast.
Fun. I won't tell you my story.
Oh, please go ahead.
No.
Well,
no, nothing happened to me, but go ahead and tell your story.
Well, this happened, and then
is this actually a good story, or is it something that's kind of stupid?
Well, you could be the judge of that. This happened, and I went, this actually might be kind of funny to tell on the podcast.
Okay.
I got in a car accident.
So that's not creepy. That's just bad.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
I'm fine, physically fine.
I don't know. You got a scar on your forehead. Looks like.
I know. Shit.
So
I
what
went
happened?
back to Massachusetts to visit one of my friends. I was literally just going for the day. And I was literally 6 minutes from her apartment.
Yeah.
And I pulled off the off ramp, and the man in front of me thought it was a stop sign, but it was a yield.
You rear-ended.
I rear-ended this man because I thought that he went, and he did not. The man was really nice. Shout out Michael from
Were you
Massachusetts.
crying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I've never, it's never happened to me before. And I get out of the car and I'm like shaking,
Yeah.
and he's like, don't cry, things happen. I was like, okay. And then I proceeded to, go to my passenger side door and try to like get my stuff out. Passenger side door doesn't open.
How bad was the accident?
It's fine. It wasn't bad.
She just couldn't get it. She was too shaky.
No. The metal is smushed upwards, so the
Yes,
door
it was
like,
pretty bad.
open. No, it's fine. A couple
Gonna
of lights
cost ya
came on the dashboard,
Couple
and
bucks.
so I decided that I didn't feel comfortable driving the car home the next day. So I went to a mechanic in Massachusetts, and they like did all these things and fixed my tire pressure and said like, good thing you came, because we couldn't like have confidently told you that you would have not broken down in the middle of Connecticut on the side of the road. But I drove it home, and I've been driving it. It's not totaled. It's just auto body work that needs to be done. But isn't
And
that
who needs
funny?
auto body work?
Yeah, nobody needs that shit.
Well, my car is leased.
Ooh.
Oh. That's why you don't
So-
lease.
Yeah.
I feel like that'll be like before September of next year problem. So
There you go. Yeah, just start saving your money now.
Hey, at
You'll
least
be
it's
good.
not totaled.
Yeah,
oh no,
that would
but I
suck.
was just like
Did you
just, like,
did your airbag go off?
no. I couldn't have driven the car if the airbag went off. It would have totaled the car.
No,
Correct?
I think it's still. No, I don't think it's
no.
totaled just if the airbag
think-
goes off.
No,
Like,
I
they-
think
like,
the
the car
airbags
has
are
to
a
be-
one-time use, and you're done.
Well, that doesn't mean it's totaled. It
Yeah.
just means you have to get that.
Do you understand what
right?
totaled means, Sarah?
Yeah, undrivable, ruined,
No.
cannot. Yes,
Technically, yes, but also
undrivable.
totaled means that your insurance it's reached its like they maxed out. Like they're just like, it's cheaper for us to just give you the money for this car because
Oh.
like it'll cost too much to repair it.
My car's fine.
You've used a total amount of your insurance, so it's been totaled.
When
Is that what that means?
Yeah. So like if my car gets any more than
I didn't know that.
$300 worth of damage, my car is totaled. Because that's basically the price, like the worth of my car is worth that much money. I think it's a little more than that, but like essentially that's what it means. If the damage is worth more than your car is, it's totaled.
Many people believe and have been likely told that if the airbags go off after a crash, the vehicle is automatically considered a total loss. This is not true. While a crash that is severe enough to set off the airbags will usually cause enough damage to total the car, it always doesn't mean that.
Could just
So
be
usually if they go off.
could just be sensitive airbags and they went off and you just got to get the fucking shit replaced.
You ever get hit in the face with an airbag?
Nope.
I have to mute myself. Hold on.
This girl.
No, we cannot hear you. You answering the phone right now?
No, I think
She's answering the phone.
could be important.
I think it's not important.
You never know.
Look at this confusion on her face. It's not important right now.
Look at how tiny this piece of gum is.
I know, it's ridiculous.
It was Jason from Energy Auto. It was a recording.
About your car's extended warranty.
Yeah, pretty much. But I just like have to answer those things for work, so I just wanted to make sure it wasn't a pressing issue.
Mm.
But yeah, I got in a little
Fender
Little
bender.
bender.
and his car was fine. Like it literally
Yeah.
just looked like my paint like scratched his bumper. My poor little car.
Yeah.
That's
Gotta
so
be more
sad.
careful.
Well, maybe if he didn't fucking stop.
Yeah, and because there was also like no like I always when I'm coming off of the off ramp, I always look at the traffic coming that way to see like if I could just keep going. And there
Okay.
was nobody there. So I was just like, oh, he's going to go. But he was at like a complete stop.
Because people
I'm
don't
like,
know how to fucking
For what
drive.
reason? For what reason?
Yeah, I mean, his fault, but rear ends are always the person.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know actually, because I know that Florida's a no fault state, but I don't know if Massachusetts is.
Yeah, well, either way, fender benders are, or that guy's annoying because if that would happen to me, I've been like, oh, fuck, it's my fault, but it's your
I
fault.
was like,
Yeah.
Why'd you stop?
the man was very, very nice.
Very
Like he could have been like a dick.
Well, you were also sobbing, so I think that helped.
made him uncomfortable.
Well, I wasn't like he could tell that I was upset, but I wasn't like uncontrollably sobbing. Like I really held it together. No, I did. I know that's a very hard thing to believe that I did, but like I held it together very, very well. But like obviously he could tell that I was upset and like I was nervous, but he didn't want to call the police or anything. He's like, that's too much of a hassle. And I was like, well, I hit you. So like, whatever you think, like, I don't want to make it like a bigger deal for you. But yeah. Also, Massachusetts is a no fault state, which means no matter who causes the accidents, PIP will pay these expenses for you or anyone you let drive your car.
Yeah, but you're not from Massachusetts.
Yeah, but the accident happened in Massachusetts.
Yeah, but your insurance is based in New Jersey. So I think that makes a difference.
But he was from Massachusetts.
Well, good for fucking him. You hit him. It doesn't matter.
New Jersey's also a no-fault state, so it's
there you go. So it's just fucking New York, huh? How about that? Big shocker. New York
New
State
York,
sucks
man.
ass.
New York can suck my balls.
I remember
Anyways.
that Florida's a no-fault state from when I backed up into this man's car in a Dunkin' Donuts parking lot on my way to work one morning.
Mhm.
But I like lightly tapped his car. Joe, do you remember this whole story?
I do, yes.
I lightly tapped his car, but it was because he parked like right behind me, not in an actual spot. And this man got out of the car and was screaming at me that he was going to call the police. And I was like, it's a no fault state, so it doesn't matter. I was so angry.
Damn.
After I like cried as he's like screaming at
definitely,
me. That time I did not hold it together because that was already a bad day. But yeah, that was my spooky story.
Very spooky.
Yeah, it's real spooky.
I don't have anything either. My week's been pretty normal. But
Me too. Nothing mysterious. I'll let you guys know next week after Halloween.
Yeah, after Halloween comes and goes, with next week's episode,
Yeah.
we'll see what happens. And then
That's
we're
when the
into
ghosts-
the Thanksgiving season, which everybody considers
Oh.
Christmas, but no,
It's
fuck you.
Christmas.
No,
It's Christmas.
It's Thanksgiving.
No, November 1st is Christmas, and it's Christmas.
Listen, I love Christmas just as much as you do. I can promise you that.
I don't think so.
I
don't
trust
think
me,
so.
Trust me, I do. But it's Thanksgiving because I love
No.
food more than anything.
Thanksgiving's a fraud holiday.
You know what
Skip
I
it.
said?
You're a fraud holiday.
Oh, I gave this.
Well, I'm not a holiday, so.
I gave this idea to my parents. I said, "Yo, this time for Thanksgiving, or when Thanksgiving comes, we're gonna do turkey,
Mhm.
the regular shit. You know, turkey, stuffing, mashed potatoes, corn." And I said, "But we're also adding roast beef." And they said, "Why?" And I go,
Because it's fucking
Because-
delicious.
"Because I want to make a turkey, roast beef, mashed potato, corn, and stuffing sandwich with a little bit of gravy." My dad goes, "Which gravy?" I go, "Both. Do both.
All of the gravy.
I want all of it."
Oh my goodness.
And I was like, my mouth was salivating,
Yep.
salivating, whatever the word is.
Salivating. You
Salivating.
were right the first time.
Yes.
Oh my God, man. I want Thanksgiving to happen tomorrow.
I love
I could have Thanksgiving dinner every day.
So
That is my
good.
favorite holiday. Favorite holiday.
It's the worst one.
As long as, and it makes it even better if I don't have to do anything. If someone just gives me my food,
It's the
Like-
best. Sarah, you're dumb.
Like-
You think if that you are dumb if you think that's the worst holiday.
It is the worst holiday.
There
I
are
don't
several
enjoy it.
far worse holidays.
Personally. it's the
Nah,
worst.
personally, nothing.
let's go top
No,
order.
we don't
I'm-
have time
I'm-
for this. We got to wrap this here. I got shit to
Next
do
week.
today.
And the top 10 holidays are next week. How many holidays are there? Too many.
There's too many.
Well, fun fact. Do you know the only month to not have a national holiday?
March,
Nope.
August.
Yeah. Except my birthday's in August, so that's its own national holiday.
Okay.
Of course. Okay. Trivia?
Yeah.
I still have to get
Dave
food.
gets a point because he
Oh,
said it was
that's
going to be
right.
a
You
no
predicted it was a
bones
no
day.
bones day.
Oh my god, I forgot about that dumbass shit.
Today, however, is a bones day.
Mhm.
Wait, what did I say?
You
a no
said
bones day.
it would be a no bones day, and it was. So you got an extra point this week.
No bones. You just said it's a bones day today.
Yeah,
But
today
the day
is,
that the podcast came out last week.
was a no bones day.
Oh right. So we predict for tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think
happened?
we're going to do it
We're
anymore.
not doing it
Well,
again,
no, but
but
Right, but that's I predicted for the day it came out,
yeah.
and Friday was a no bones day.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. Someone pick a number. Anybody? Don't two people.
17.
Thank you. 3, 6,
Oh, we should have done 31. Halloween.
3, 6, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 17. Which country were the 1896 Olympic Games held in?
1896. That's a long time ago.
Oh. I have my answer.
It's
But I know the one- I know-
125 years ago.
I know the answer to the one above it. Can we do that one?
No,
And we can look at it.
it's the ankle.
It's heel.
Yeah.
His heel.
Oh, heel. That's right.
Achilles tendon is in your heel. Yeah.
Do you know why? I can give you a Greek mythology lesson.
Nope.
Because when his parents dipped him in the goddess pool to like make him immortal,
Did you
they
say
held him
goddess
by
pool?
yeah, whatever the fuck it was, the magic river,
Oh god, the
Spectacular
river
water.
Styx.
whatever it's called. When they dunked him in, they held him by his Achilles heel. And then they
Ow.
didn't read. Yes, they did. They held him
whoa,
upside
whoa,
down.
Whoa. I said ow.
Oh, I thought you said
Damn.
no. They held him by his Achilles heel and just like dunked him in. And then they didn't re-dunk him in that part. So his Achilles heel was the only part of him that wasn't like immortally protected.
Should say back then it was just called his heel because he is
His heel.
Achilles.
Yeah.
His name
And
is
so
Achilles.
that's how he died. That's how he died because an arrow shot him through that part of his heel and he bled out.
How?
Yes.
Okay. Now I'm cringing. Which country were the 1896 Olympics held in?
I
Country.
have my answer, but I didn't write it down.
Write it down.
I'm gonna say
I'm not even close to putting in an answer, so hold on. 1896.
1896, 100 years before Joe was born.
So exactly 125 years ago.
Scars on my head, on my-
Fuck, this is hard. There's so many
I'm just gonna-
countries.
This is wrong, but
Oh my god.
wait, is 1896? Can we look up if it was sub? Oh, we can't do that.
No.
Fuck.
Well, I know I'm wrong, but I'm going with proximity.
I feel confident in my answer.
fuck. I'll just keep mine. Yeah, I guess. I said Russia.
I said Greece.
I also said Greece.
Okay.
Fuck.
Oh fuck yeah! I thought there's no way it's gonna be Greece.
How
I'm
is
2
it
for
Greece?
2.
Why is it Greece?
Because I thought of like the Greek, like the Colosseum and the
Well, the Olympics started in Athens.
yeah. So was that the first one?
No, it couldn't have been. Because like Olympics, they've been happening for years upon years upon years. Like forever.
So you guys just decided to guess Greece.
I just couldn't think of anything.
I call bullshit.
I just really thought that
I mean,
was the
Dave, you
answer.
still get an extra point for
Guys,
for,
that was the first summer Olympic Games, like the first ever Olympic Games,
like the
April
first
6th.
official Olympic Games was.
Yeah, was April
18
6th, 1896.
Oh fuck! How about that?
I mean,
I just
The
need to
first,
like
the first World Cup was held in Russia, Dave. So good job.
wrong sport.
actually, there's soccer in the Summer
There
Olympics.
is soccer
so
in the Olympics. So
right.
Sarah, you're at 4 points. I'm at 2. Dave, you're at 1.
How many do I need to win?
After 6 weeks.
After 6 weeks, whoever has the most.
Yeah, so it's not
Okay.
like.
And this is week
But I'm still
2.
winning.
Week 2 of 6. And you're pulling away with the lead.
Do I go first, or does Sarah go first? Or does Joe go first?
Sarah, go ahead.
Where the people can find me?
Yeah.
And your eat of the week.
Oh, right. Just my Instagram, Sarah Bayless, 3 A's. Oh, also my disposable Instagram that I started. You can give it a follow if you want. It's at You'll See It in a Week. 'Cause that's what I tell
long
my
at.
friends. But that's what I tell my friends when they
That is
ask when
good.
they'll see those pictures, and I'm like, you'll see it in a week. It's really just my friends and I drunk. So
Having a
they're
good
pretty.
time.
There's some pretty funny pictures if you want to give it a follow. There'll be a lot of alumni weekend pictures going up, so I'm sure that those will be funny. And then my eat of the week, I would say my best friend and I do weekly dinner. And last night I went to her mom's house, who she's house sitting for, and we made orange chicken with cauliflower rice and sautéed vegetables and watched Twitches. So I would say that was my eat of the week.
That sounds good.
It was really
Don't
good.
like cauliflower rice, but that sounds good.
It was very good with a little I can't think of the name of the sauce that it was.
Was it soy?
It's from Trader Joe's, but it's soy sauce and teriyaki sauce combined, and it has like a special name, and I can't remember it. But it was fire.
Sounds good. Dave.
Underscore David Sharkey underscore is my Instagram. At the Shuffle Podcast on TikTok. My eat of the week is gonna be let's see, what do I have? Oh, I'm gonna go with the 10-piece chicken nuggets I got from Wendy's right before the Halloween party I went to, because I was driving there and I was like, hey, I'm hungry. So I stopped at Wendy's, got 10-piece, did not get the spicy ones. I regret that.
I was just going to ask.
Yeah. 10-piece with barbecue sauce. And I showed up at Tyler's house with food, and he goes, do you ever show up anywhere without food? Because I often just show up to his house and I have food in my hand, because I'm like, oh, I need food to eat, to live, you know?
Mm-hmm.
and they just had dips there, and dips we're not going to.
Dips aren't going to hold you over. Yeah, they're not going to do the trick.
No, I need some substance.
Substance.
No, sustenance is what you wanted to say.
Oh, I thought substance.
If I'm going to be drinking, so
Yeah. Otherwise, we have another puking story.
yeah.
So, Dave, you got drunk at Tyler's party and didn't throw up.
I wouldn't say drunk, but you know, I could definitely, like, if I could tell that, yeah, no, I definitely didn't get drunk, because
Okay.
I knew I had to drive home. He said you could sleep over, but I was like, no, I don't need to be the only one who's off the walls, you know,
All right.
And-
Right.
could puke. So, but it has been a while since I puked.
So proud.
Maybe this weekend. Maybe we both will have a puking story this weekend.
Oh,
I
God.
don't know if I'm doing anything this weekend.
I've got a Halloween party on Saturday that I got invited to. I don't know for sure if I'm going yet, but
Yeah, we'll see if I do anything.
I sure as hell won't be puking. That's without a doubt.
Okay, we'll see. Joe, your turn.
My social photography Instagram is shark_photography. Regular Instagram is Secret Agent Sharky, and my YouTube channel is Joe Sharky. Make sure you subscribe on there. Subscribe. my eat of the week is the lunch that I made the other day for work. I made a steak sandwich. I got like steakums from Publix and some Kaiser rolls. Yeah, and I toasted the roll in like the steak grease in the pan. So like that was delicious. I put some steak sauce, like 57 sauce,
A1?
Dave. No,
Oh.
Heinz 57. Put that on the bun on the steak, wrapped it in tinfoil because I was bringing it to work. And I bought like microwavable rosemary and garlic sliced potatoes that I could just, like I said, throw in the microwave. And those were so fucking good. And there was so much of them that they could have been a meal in and of themselves.
So many of them.
So there was so many of them. There's a lot of potatoes. And I was stuffed. And that was easily the best food I've had in a long time. And I'm going to make another steak sandwich after we finish recording here because it was so good. But I don't have potatoes anymore. As for the podcast, you can follow us on Twitter at CSGPod. That is CSGPOD. Like Dave said, follow us on TikTok at The Shuffle Podcast to watch those clips weekly. And subscribe to the YouTube channel at The Shuffle Podcast and follow on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, all at The Shuffle Podcast. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for subscribing. We're still at 32, but obviously we're getting a little bit more of a following on TikTok now. So people are bound to start finding us eventually. So fingers crossed on that. We'll talk to you guys next week. We'll let you know how our Halloweens go.
Yeah.
Let's go Thanksgiving. Woo!
Yeah,
Christmas!
Yeah.
All right. Bye-bye, everyone.